never heard of a killer. I drop bombs like Hiroshima.
So I said, look at LeakYou video. What the fuck is LeakYou? Is it like a site? What's LeakYou? LeakYou. Is it a YouTube channel? Oh shit. Oh, all right, bet. Here we go.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
One, two, three, four.
Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you all are having a great Saturday, and I'm just going to jump right on into the breaking news that is happening right now. Former President Donald Trump appears to have been shot or injured at a Pennsylvania rally just a few minutes ago. Let me tell you the latest before we jump over to the clip. Now, when I did see the photos that I have seen, there's clearly blood visible, specifically on the right side of his head. My understanding right now is that his condition is unknown. So we're waiting to hear from his camp officially what his status is. But before he was whisked off stage by the Secret Service, he made sure to raise his fist up. But he was swarmed by Secret Service agents just not even an hour ago, as what sounded like gunshots that were heard during his rally. It only had been going a few minutes. And he appears to have blood on his right ear, possibly a little above it, that seemed to be dripping down the side of his face. And my understanding is the Secret Service is currently assessing the incident to give us additional information. But they stepped right in front of him. Now, he had began his speech about 6 o'clock. He was only short into that speech when a disturbance all of a sudden broke out, caused the Secret Service to swarm the former president. He was then led off the stage while pumping his fist. Now, a spokesperson for Donald Trump did say in a statement that President Trump thanks law enforcement and first responders for their quick action during this heinous act. So that leads me to believe that he is okay, but we don't know what kind of, medical issues may come from it. We don't know. They say he's fine and being checked out at a local medical facility, so it doesn't appear to be life-threatening. Now, heavily armed security personnel got on that stage as well as he was led off, and the Secret Service then released a statement saying that an incident, and this is what's being dubbed as the incident, occurred on the evening of July 13th at a Trump rally in Pennsylvania. And this is according to a statement from the Secret Service, and that the Secret Service has implemented protective measures and that the former president is safe. So, an active Secret Service investigation now ongoing, and they say that further information will be released when available. The White House has also released a statement saying that the president has received an initial briefing on the incident regarding what happened at his rally. And so they've also released a statement on this incident, as well as Pennsylvania Democratic Governor Josh Shapiro, who said, quote, "It has no place in Pennsylvania or the United States, and that violence targeted at any political party or political leader is absolutely unacceptable." Absolutely unacceptable. So, a lot of statements coming out, right? But I want to check out this clip with you all real quick when this happened. Give me just a moment. I'd like to bring that up so we can take a look at it. And so we're going to go right on into it, right? And then we'll go back and sort of watch as things progressed in what he was talking about during his rally. All right, so check this out.
That chart. Take a look at the arrow on the bottom. See the big red arrow, right? So that's when I left office. That was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened. No, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look what happened.
Move it spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go.
Hawkeye's here.
Hawkeye's here. Move it to the spare.
Spare, get ready. Spare, get ready.
You ready? Are we good? Shooter's down. Are we good to move?
Clear.
Let's move. Let's move.
We're clear.
Let me get my shoes. I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes.
Hold that in your head. It's bloody.
So we gotta move to the class. Move to the class.
Let me get my shoes.
Okay, my shoes down. Get the shoes.
Watch out.
I wish the fake. This is a big crowd. This is a big, big, beautiful crowd. I wish the fake news back there would show it. I wish they'd spin their cameras and show it because nobody would believe it. You know, the other day, Biden was saying, I got big crowds, meaning him. He gets big crowds. He doesn't know what a big... And there were like 93 people there. 93, you know what that is? That's where the front row Joes sit, right here, 93. We got more than 93 front row Joes. Hello, Butler, and hello to Pennsylvania. I'm thrilled to be back in this beautiful Commonwealth with thousands of proud, hardworking American patriots, and that's what you are. And we got to bring our country back to health, because our country is going to hell if you haven't noticed. Millions and millions of people are pouring in from prisons and from mental institutions. We're going to stop it. We're going to get it stopped. We're going to bring them back. As he said, we're going to bring them back. We're going to deport. With the help of everyone here tonight, we're going to win Pennsylvania this November. We're going to defeat crooked Joe Biden and laughing Kamala Harris. And we're going to take back the White House, and we're going to take back our country. We're going to take it back.
Folks, before we continue with this, I want to show you an up close and personal photo that we've got of Trump after this injury that happened. It looks like he got shot like in his ear area, like in his ear, the top portion of his ear. But this is an up close and personal photo of the injury that Donald Trump appears to have suffered after an assassination attempt today at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. So I wanted to show that. And again, as I was saying, this incident may actually help Donald Trump in the election, the upcoming election. Biden has been getting hit so hard in the polls, and the incidents of him being what appears to be, I'm not going to say not in touch with reality, but, stumbling over his words, calling other people's names, like, for example, referring to Zelensky as President Putin. Everybody's paying very close attention because people are really questioning Biden's mental capacity. I think this is a situation right now where some would look at this upcoming election and say that we don't have really good candidates on either side. Donald Trump is a convicted felon. He still has 2 criminal trials that he must, eventually go through, that have somehow been delayed after delayed after delayed, where he could actually get some really serious time. He doesn't even have his passport currently. His passport was taken by authorities when Mar-a-Lago was raided. So that is one contestant. And then we've got Biden. So, let's continue, y'all.
Our country's been stolen from us. You see that? It's one of the greatest crimes is what they've done over 4 years and hiding what the obvious facts are, isn't it? Huh? Isn't it a shame? You run for the president of the United States from a basement. All very dishonest stuff. But we're going to have the greatest election. I tell you what, we did fantastically in 2016. We did much better in 2020. We did much better. And it was rigged. It was a rigged deal, but we did much better. But it's nothing compared to the enthusiasm all over, not just in Pennsylvania, all over. There's nothing compared to the enthusiasm that we've seen over the last year. Because, a year, think of it, year and a half ago it started. It really started from immediately after the election. You want to know the truth. But a year and a half ago, we were seeing crowds of people desperate to have rallies, desperate to have anything to take back our country. And we're going to take it back next week.
Let me just say this, shout out to Emmanuel Briggs in the chat. But yes, it is being reported that one person is dead at this rally in Pennsylvania. This is according to the Butler County District Attorney, who has said that one person is believed to be dead. And it is being rumored that it is the person that shot Donald Trump during this rally. So that person has been killed, and we're continuing to await further information, folks. But again, let me not stop this again. Let's continue watching leading up to when he was shot.
The Republican Party will hold its convention in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And 5 days from now, we will officially accept the Republican nomination for president of the United States. Right? And we're going to get a good senator. I'll tell you, you have a real stiff right now in office. He's a stiff. You know, your current senator, I never met him. I don't think I've ever met him. I was only there 4 years, but I don't think I ever met him. I'll tell you, that's your senator. He votes with Biden or whoever happens to be furthest left. We got to get him elected. McCormick. We got to get McCormick, press McCormick. He's a good man, too. He's a valiant fighter. He's a great, great gentleman. So we're going to bring him up for it. Can we bring him up for a couple of minutes later? A little bit later. All right. You get ready, McCormick. You get ready. I'll get you up here. The world will see a vibrant Republican Party that is bigger, stronger, more confident, and more united than ever before. And that's what we are. We're the most united party now. I'm watching the fake news go crazy because they're saying the Republican Party has not been united since Ronald Reagan like it is right now. It was united under Ronald Reagan the second time. It was very united. And they said there's never been anything like it. They've never seen a movement like this. Make America great again. You know, Joe Biden talks about we have to stop MAGA. MAGA means make America great again, Joe. It means make America great again. That's all we want to do. If he was doing the job, I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place with a gorgeous ocean, the Mediterranean, the Atlantic, maybe the Pacific. Thank you. Thank you. Instead, I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a senator elected and to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it. And it's not easy because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. And it's much tougher than if it happened. We had the strongest border ever. In recorded history, we had the best border. In fact, if they could ever put up a chart, I don't know if they can do it. Do you guys have access to that chart that I love so much? You don't mind if I go off teleprompter, do you? Because these teleprompters are so damn boring. I try and explain that. Oh, there's it. Wow. You guys are doing it. They're getting better with time. My guys, take a look at that chart. Take a look at the arrow on the bottom. See the big red arrow, right? So that's when I left office. That was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened. We took over, and look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look what happened. Just a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look what happened.
Shout out to the LeakYou community. Please join us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
Please hit the like. Thank you.
I'm going to head on out of here and go watch the broadcast live news like many of you. I want to make sure, basically I'll be back later on, folks, to talk further on this incident. The the incident, which is actually trending on Twitter as of right now. You all have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. Until next time.
The judgment sentence that you are an asshole. The trial is over. Thank you, everybody.
Let's play a game. You have 10 seconds to take all your stuff and get out of my life. 10, 9, 8.
God bless you, motherfucker.
You're really smart. Like really, really, really smart like I am.